Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I want to take a look at what really happened, what was going on, well, it's about Tyre Nichols first, let me say that. But I have so many questions that I'm hoping that Spirit will help me answer and today, because there's so much speculation going on about it, and I tried not to watch what others were saying about it, but it's really been nagging at me to do this reading, because of course something doesn't seem right for them to do what they did for a traffic stop, so I have questions, and I want to know what was the real reason for the stop. What was the real reason for the stop? And then I do want to read on Preston Hemphill. Now, of course, there were 5 black officers, but that got fired. But Preston Hemphill, from what I understand, he did also tase him a few times, Mr. Nichols a few times. So I'm wondering, why wasn't he fired? And I hope I may have to ask that question separately, but I hope you guys will hang in here with me, because it may be a long reading. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get the answers that we need. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, though, because I want to know what happened. If something happened in the past, or did they have some kind of feud with him? I can't imagine all of them had some kind of feud. And I want to know how Preston Hemphill, what is his part in it? Because he's the one said, I hope they stump his ass. Okay, so what was his motivation behind seeing them beat Tyre Nichols? Okay, and like I said, it's been on my mind to do the reading, and I didn't look at the whole video, because it was, I don't like to watch things like that, but I did see some pictures, and the one that's kind of haunting, really, is the one that you see his eyes and he's looking up like he's begging for help. You can see it in his eyes, and I think at some point he knew that, what they were trying to do. I don't know if he knew why, but it looked like he just kind of he knew that they were really trying to hurt him badly, although he didn't know why, because he kept saying he didn't do anything. And the thing that, he was so close to home, crying out for his mother to come, somebody to help him, but others sat around and didn't do anything. This is just crazy. And we talk about police reform and training and all that. Okay, so what are you going to do? Wipe out all of the police departments and start over? Training. You can't train someone to have compassion, humanity. You can't train it into someone. And, it seems to me like all of this sometimes is just a power play. They get that in their head. They get their guns and their badges. And so, they have all the power. What can you do? So many of them that was on him, he didn't have a chance. So I want to know, first of all, what was the real reason? What was the real reason for the stop? Was it about traffic, or was there something else going on, Spirit? Give me the reason for them stopping Tyre Nichols. What was the real reason for them stopping him? Why did they do what they did? And I am using the, okay, I had to look up how to pronounce it, so I'm looking at my notes. And I think it's Cthulhu deck. Cthulhu, okay. It's a very interesting deck, you see as I pull the cards. Okay, Spirit, give me information on Tyre Nichols. What was going on with those officers? Why did they stop him? Why did they stop Tyre? I'll lay them out and then we'll talk about them. Wow. Okay. We have the King of Coins at the bottom of the deck, and of course there's someone in control of money. I don't know, were they paid to do this? To him, it's like there was some messages and maybe there was some money involved with pulling him over. There was some money involved, I'm going to say that. That's right. I'm going to stick with that. So somebody said they would pay them. Someone in the group, I don't know if it was someone in the group or not, but someone paid them to do what they did to him. Okay. Let me just look at the rest of the cards here. Okay, the first card up we have is the Seven of Swords. Definitely there was something else behind it. It wasn't a traffic stop. Somebody was trying to get away with something. And the plan was to do something to really hurt him for some reason. You can see here the sword is being held up. I think that it was a particular person in the group that wanted to have this done. There was someone in particular that this was done for, I'll put it that way. We have the Knight of Wands here. It's crossed by the Knight of Wands. Now, to me, this is like him wondering, or people wondering why. The question is, it's like a question mark is on his face. What is the reason that they charged in like they did? Yeah. This could even be Tyre here, you know, crossing that. That's the challenge. Why did they do it? And this is what the question I'm asking. Okay, next we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I feel like, of course, there was some kind of, at least 3 people in that group knew exactly what was going on. And they felt that there would be, and they did, from what I heard, they were bumping fists and all that, but they felt that this was going to be something that they could celebrate afterwards. And it's like they were high on something. These police officers, they had been smoking something or whatever, or some kind of drugs they were doing, they had done. So even with that, with them being on duty or whatever, they thought that they could celebrate after this happened. And I feel like they were probably smoking something. I don't know if it was marijuana or what, but something. And that's going to come out. We have the Five of Coins in the recent past. Something happened that somebody was regretting. Something came about that was, and I think I can see it in the near future in the card that's right across from it. Yeah. I'm just going to say it. Yes, there was a woman involved, because right across from this card is the Empress. The Empress. So somebody regretted maybe him, something to do with a woman. And the thing about it is, it's going to come out. Here's the Sun card. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. And what they did was, like I said, the Emperor's here. This is someone that's a bully, that wants to be in charge, that wants to keep things the way they are, and for some reason, they're regretting that they couldn't keep this woman. She looked at someone else, and it could be Tyre. She was looking up to Tyre, as you can see there. This Emperor here was no longer involved. So he was now out of the picture. So he tried to take matters into his own hands. This Hierophant comes in upside down, which means the law, as far as I'm concerned, or institution that he was working with, he decided to take it into his own hands and break the law. Then we have the Moon here, illusions, delusions. So they tried to make like it was something, they tried to play it down like it was all his fault. I heard them say that, the parents say that they came to the door and said that they stopped him for a DUI, and she was like, what do you mean DUI? He doesn't drink like that, So they tried to cover it up. They did try to cover it up. We have the Four of Wands here. they thought that they could be, stand strong together. They felt that whatever, they felt that they could make or break him, and let him know that the structure that they had, or they had the ability to do whatever they wanted to him, and there was nothing that he could do about it, because they're showing their strength, even though it is a dark strength. They were like, they wanted him to know that they were going to stand together concerning this situation. But it's going to come out. There were some things that happened in the past. This 10 of coins, I think I called it something else when I looked at it. This is a 10 of coins. This is definitely about money. So someone paid them to do this to Tyre Nichols. There's some money involved. And I think when I looked at the card in the beginning, I think I called it the 5 of coins. Okay. It's the 10 of coins, guys. So there was some money involved, definitely. Because remember, I picked the card on the bottom, kind of like the foundation card. It's like someone with some money, the King of Coins. And yes, there's some money involved in some way. So I think they were paid to do this. Someone promised them something, and it definitely had to do with a woman. And this person is a bully. He's someone that wants to be in control. It could be any one of them. Any one of them. But, like I said, what I want to do now, I want to read on, they're all guilty, no matter what. But I want to read on Preston Hemphill. What did he have to do with this situation? Because, like I said, he was the one said he hoped they stomp him. I mean, why? What were you getting out of this, Preston Hemphill? Why did you wish that? What did you have to do with the whole situation? Why were you tasing him? All right, Spirit, tell me about Preston Hemphill. Now, everybody got fired but him. He got administrative leave or something. He's just getting paid to stay home. Okay, they didn't fire him, and I which is strange. None of these guys seem to have a long, have been on the force a long time. Not that would have anything to do with it, but I just want to know what he had. What was his point? Why would he hope that something like that happened to him? Why was he hoping that they stomped his ass, as they said? Give me information on Preston Hemphill, Spirit. What did he have to do with this whole situation? But it's kind of like he got off. He's just sitting back. He needs to be fired too. He was involved, and they only showed the 5 black cops, and it doesn't matter what color they are. Like I said, no humanity, okay? So let's just take a look at Preston Hemphill. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Talk to me about Preston Hemphill. What is his problem? I have a feeling he has a lot to do with this. So let's just see. First next card up is the Ace of Coins. Could he be the one that paid them to do this? Okay, and if he is, I want to know why. Next card is the Fool. So he took a risk. He took a risk. Five of Wands. He wanted that chaos. He wanted to cause chaos. He wanted the fight. The Four of Coins. He was being stubborn. He was trying to hang on. He did not want to let go. Okay, so I'm wondering, is he the reason? Is he the one? Is he involved with the woman? Was he involved with the woman? Did he pay them to do the dirty work for him? Okay, more information, Spirit. And remember, we're talking about this Preston Hemphill, okay? He was very emotional, very, very emotional. Just trying to get away with something. This is for entertainment purposes only. I want to say that, guys, to start. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am only reading the cards and listen to my spirit, okay? So definitely he was trying to get away with something. Then we have the King of Swords. So, yeah, he wanted to cause the chaos. He wanted the fight. He wanted to bring Tyre Nichols down. Here we have the King of Coins again. More money. The Chariot. Okay, so he thought he would be successful. He thought he would be successful and he would get away with this and that he could move on from this after they took care of him. We have the Three of Wands, which tells me, yeah, there was a plan. He had something, there was a plan. He had something to do with it. Now here's the Judgment card. Okay, so guys, this card here looks like the one image that I saw of him where Tyre was sitting on the ground by the police car, and someone was taking a picture of him. So he was judging. He had already called himself. He's made the judgment that Tyre needed to be brought down. Look at this. I don't know if you guys saw this photo of him sitting there against a police car on the ground, Tyre, and someone taking a photo of him. That looks exactly like that. Here's the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this was about a woman. And she's very emotional over what happened. But that's exactly what that's about. Ace of Swords. So the truth is going to come out. The truth is definitely going to come out. Exactly what happened. I want to use my pendulum. Guys know I have to use my pendulum. And you guys, I'm sorry if I didn't say who I am. I am Mary, and I thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you will subscribe if you like what you're hearing here. Okay. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. So guys, I am going to ask trying to hold this up so you can see it, and I will keep my arm as straight as I can. I am not moving the pendulum in any way. Okay. Did Preston Hemphill pay to have this done to Tyre Nichols? Wow. Yes. So he's the one. He comes up with, he's the money man. He's the one in control. And it's sad because these people, these other officers, I don't even know what to say, because they took down one of their own brothers for something as petty as this. Yeah, I you know what? I wonder if I hope they got enough money to commit murder, because that's what they did. And this Hemphill, Preston Hemphill, needs to go down for it too. Okay, I'm gonna ask another question. Was the stop all about a woman? Was the stop all about a woman? Yes, it was. So he paid them to do his dirty work. He paid them to do his dirty work. Will Preston Hemphill also be charged? Yes, thank you. All right, thank you, pendulum. This is just crazy. They did all of this. Okay, so, well, the information, it will come out about what happened. I don't know how long I've been going here, but I do want to know. Since we know that it was definitely a woman involved. How is she feeling? Not that a woman was involved, but because they did it because of a woman. Let's see. Is that the question I want to ask? This is crazy. Okay. What is the question I want to ask concerning? Okay. Did the woman care for? I want to know the relationship between Tyre Nichols and the woman that Preston Hemphill got this whole thing started for. What was their relationship about? And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, what was Tyre Nichols and the woman involved? What was their relationship like? What was their relationship about? Wow. I can't get over this just thinking about it. Why would he do that? But anyway, what was the relationship between Nichols and the mystery woman who so far has not been identified, but it's going to come out. What was the relationship between Tyre Nichols and the woman that the stop was all about? Spirit, talk to me. Card jumped out. Let's see if any more jump out here. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to show you these cards. First card we have up, it's a death card, which is there was a new beginning. There was some transformation going on. And we have again, there is the king, the 10 of coins. Now, in this particular case, I'm thinking that 10 of coins is for it's still about the money. I think that he felt, see that structure there, that's strong. He thought that the money that he earned or whatever the money that he had would be enough to keep this person. And here she is, she shows up as the Empress again. Okay? So there was some change, there was some transformation. It's like she was going to leave him. Okay, and I have the Page of Wands. Okay, and you see the woman there, she's holding the gun. Pages are all about messages. So he was sending a message to her. Yeah, she was ready to move on. She was ready for new transformation. And he sent a message to this Preston Hemphill for entertainment purposes only. I'm only reading the cards. Alleged. This is all alleged. But we will find out exactly what happened. But yeah, he was sending her a message, and she knew it. She knew it when it happened, because she had decided, with this death card here, she had decided to move on. Yeah. Keep looking at that 10 of coins. It's about the money. I have a feeling that she wasn't interested. Now, he may have already threatened her. He may have already threatened her, because here she is with the gun. He's already threatened her and told her what he would do. And then he just followed through. He paid to have that done. All right, guys, please leave me comments in the bottom, in the comment section here. Let me know what you think about this. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you next time. Have a good evening.